Hello fellow crafters and welcome back to maxdmcrafting. This is a great day, guys. Finally we are opening the Crypt of the Eternal Darkness. It's the Italian version, of course, but I was waiting for this expansion for a long time. Of course we are not in time. I'm kind of late for opening this box. So this is not something totally new, guys, but for me it's important to touch with my hand what I've already seen in thousands of unboxing videos, because I was waiting for this expansion a lot, and I have mixed feelings about this new style by Joe Manganiello. I don't know if I like it very much, but I want to have it in my hand and to understand, to touch it, for form my opinion and my idea. So stay with me and crack on. Oh yes, and here it is. La cripta dell'oscurità perpetua in Italian, okay? I know it's funny to hear in English, but yeah, let's have a look at this stuff. Let's set properly everything. So it's a beautiful box, guys, and I must be honest, basically in this moment the only reason I want this expansion is the dragon. I think it's a brilliant miniature. I watched it in a lot of videos and I like the fact that it is a giant enemy, a giant boss, but it stands in 1-inch grid tile. Let's open it. Let's open it with care. Okay. The feeling, the beautiful feeling when you have in your hand a new expansion. And this feeling when you are opening the box, oh my god, guys. I like very much the art. Okay, yes, this is the book. I like very much this. Introduction, alchemist stuff. Yeah. We have some special tiles in this set. And then we start in a tavern. Beautiful, actually beautiful art, guys. There is a lot of lore that I like very much, so there is a lot of passion and love in this, campaign, basically. 6, 7. Don't want to spoil too much. Yeah. 8, 9. And at the end, yes, the crypt. Epilogue and artifact and stuff. Okay, very nice. This is a beautiful booklet, guys. Beautiful set of adventures, set of quests. Let's put it aside. Now let's check all the tiles. So yeah, these are double-sided tiles. This is the crypt. Look at beautiful this tile is. It has the rounded corner. Strange enough. This is the tavern. Also very nice head. Like it very much. Hopefully the camera is taking the correct focus. And so this is it about that. And this is a classic cardboard for separate. Oh, and we have immediately Venom the dragon together with this character sheet. It's kind of, rock, this rock and roll, guys. Okay, this is for the minis. to have the same height. And we have black dice, guys, are beautiful. This can add another color to your set. Look at them, they are very heavy. They are totally like the others in all the sets, guys. And in my opinion, dice are never enough. So dice. Let's wait a little bit for the dragon and let's go with the cards. If I remember correctly, this is it. Yes, this is it. So yeah. Now let's check these cards, guys. Let's break the sigil. So now this box is open officially. Okay, this is what I was worried of, guys. Because there is this, you know, shiny colored look to these cards. So basically you cannot mix them very well. You cannot mix them at all because it's, you see, it's actually very, very, very bright. And they are bright on both sides. Okay, so this is more like a fan-made content that doesn't fit totally with the collection. It's well done, it's beautiful, but doesn't fit. So this is what I don't like. Even these cards that actually are artifacts, okay, I barely can read them because the colors are very, very bright. You see, it's quite kind of impossible to read. It's too much. For me, this is a downside of this kit. Totally downside. I don't like it. Look at that. Battle axe, balestra, and holy water. These are equipment. So even this choice to have the same, you see, you have the same back. These are all artifacts, a lot of them. This is alchemy, also a lot of them. And this is equipment. But you have the same cover with different, you know, style of color, and then you have different inside. So this, I kind of like it. It's like totally customized, so you know that this is art. This is fan-made art. But then you have 3 cards that are in old style but still with this color. This is you know, in my opinion, the most important thing is not the style, because you can like it or not. It's not important, the style, but the consistency. You need to be consistent with your choices and to put a clear and you know, straight direction in what have you done. So this is kind of a mix that I don't like. So yeah, totally, definitely a big no-no. And also this card, they were a little bit attached, and you can see they are a little bit bent, I think, for the finishing. So you see, not a beautiful quality either. This is it for the card. But now, guys, we are here for just one thing, and the thing is him, the dragon Venom, that I cannot take off from the box. Okay. Oh, beautiful, massive mini. Let's have a look to it. Yeah, it's shiny, but we don't care because we're gonna paint it. And yeah, it's fully detailed, guys. It's a beautiful detailed miniature. Let's have a closer look. What a beautiful mini, guys. It's actually fully detailed. It's kind of on the same material of the others, but there is a big chunk of plastic in the middle, so it's very sturdy. This deserves to be painted right away, so see you in a bit. Yes, I'm wearing a mask, guys, all the time. Huh? I'm gonna spray paint with the Chaos Black and with the hobby white. So we are gonna do a zenithal highlight very, very quickly. Outside. Now let's go with the white. HeroQuest is never too much, guys, and I love very much to have these minis and to have this new adventure to play. I'm thinking, guys, in the comments down below you can answer if you want. I would like to share with you one of my game night. I would like to have some friends playing HeroQuest on my table, and I would like to show you how I play HeroQuest in my house, with 3D scenarios, with minis and stuff. Please tell me if you would like to see it, if this could be an interesting topic. And yeah, now let's continue. The priming is very important. You need to wait that is actually very, very well dried before you start painting. And in this kind of minis, guys, I'm just using contrast paint and or speed paint, depending by what I have in my hands. And so in very few passages we will have our dragon finished. Let's start immediately with some gray for the stones. Just me, or also you think that this should be a green dragon? So let's use some contrast paint. Let's start with the horns. Okay. So the clothes. Yellowish brown. Yes, I like that. Look at that. I'm not washing the brush, guys, huh? Now we go with the transition. Like so. Now light green, and let's go with the green on the wings, like so. You see how it lands? I like very much to play with wet contrast paints, guys, because you can add very, very interesting shades to your colors, and they will never seem so too banal, you know. They will blend perfectly, giving a beautiful character to the whole piece. Let's go with the face, totally green. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, if some of the brown or green goes on the stone, doesn't matter, because with some dry brush we are gonna take it off very easily. It's drying time for Venom, guys. At the end it's like golden dragon. It's greenish, goldish. I like it. Look at those wings. Look at beautiful shades. What do you think? I think it's tabletop ready, guys. Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!